Good morning, everybody. Froggy Socks here. Nothing I say is financial advice. Entertainment purposes only. Make sure to please like the video and share it. Going to be going over a couple things on treasury bonds, Hawaiian Electric progress, and getting the island power restored. And TMF, there's a lot of people starting to uptick about TMF on Twitter, which is good. Little late to the party, but it's good. So we'll just go scan the spectrum, but I did see that bar chart started actually talking about it yesterday, which was good. There's going to be a big thing here. Something big is going to happen soon. The Fed not cutting rates and instead talking about raising them, possible 2 more rate hikes before the end of the year. I think they're doing it as a security blanket. I think they're going to have to actually cut rates before the end of the year because nobody can afford anything. You're not fighting inflation if inflation keeps going as you're cutting rates. You're not doing anything. It's ineffective. The only thing you're doing is making it impossible for people to draw on credit and lending facilities, which is going to help the economy slow down greatly. I mean, people shouldn't be going out and taking massive debt. Anyways, but without credit and without lending in the system we've built, it's going to slow the economy down really, really bad. So interest rates continuing to rise with inflation continuing to stay entrenched or tick up is really bad. So even their German bar charts talking even about German bond yields now hit their highest level in 12 years. It's crazy. Government treasuries are going through the roof. I'm trying to find the TMF one they did. Oh, you guys too. Did you hear about the SPLK 127 weekly calls yesterday? Somebody went in and bought weekly calls on SPLK, which was bought out by Cisco Systems, on a surprise announcement, and they made 58,000%. I think somebody said they turned 22,000 into $10 million. Now, if that's luck, good for them, but somebody definitely knew something. 10-year treasury yields are now higher than the global equity yield for the first time since 2007, shortly before everything fell apart. I think we're really close to the big event that everybody talked about. And when this happens and the Fed, what's up, Prometheus? I had a honey butter chicken biscuit actually from Whataburger. I got a 2-for-1 yesterday, so I just ate my second one this morning. But 10-year treasury yield jumped to 4.49%, the highest level since 2007. Valuation gap between the S&P and top 7 and equal weighted index is the largest since .com bubble. We're right there. It's just going to be a little faster this time, I think. And I think what's going to have to happen is the Fed is going to have to come out and issue an emergency rate hike cut probably by December so people can even go out and have a Christmas this year. Because if Christmas earnings are bad, which they're looking to be, it's going to get ugly. With that SPLK trade, I heard the OL volume wasn't there. How do you get paid? I don't know. I didn't hear that. Excuse me. I heard all I seen was that somebody put $22,000 bet, or a group of people did, down on the weeklies, and they turned that money into 10 mil. So maybe they didn't get paid. Maybe somebody, I don't know. It's crazy though. They did. Jesus. So yesterday too, I was at the tap room again. Go figure. And we're all sitting around talking. I'm allergic to this damn cat, I think. And a lot of people don't like to admit it, but people are hurting right now. Worse than I expected. The other day I went to one of my favorite restaurants, Mykonos in Albuquerque. Always delicious. And I went and we got dinner, and I got fries that were refried like 2 to 3 times. Like they must have been from lunch, and the lamb was so dry. To me, it looked like they were not wanting to throw the food away because of the bottom line. Restaurants in this area are hurting. People are going to flood back to the grocery stores and start doing 90s things. They're going to start cooking at home. So I actually started looking at Kroger stock. I don't know if I'm going to get in on it. I might buy some calls on this. Kroger, I don't know. I might need to get in. Kroger, the chart looks pretty good to me. It hit its all-time highs after the pandemic. Boom, 60 bucks came down. It's been consolidating sideways. It's not going down, and they pay a 29-cent dividend. But I think I may get in and get some call options on this out for a couple months, because if restaurants are closing and people are broke, they're going to go to the grocery stores and look for the deals, and they're going to cook at home. Uber's going to take a hit. People are not going to be paying for this stuff anymore. If anything, Uber, well, the thing with Uber is the side that they're doing with just transportation will always be necessary, but the Uber Eats, I don't know how well that's going to do. This is consolidating and starting to tick up a little bit. I think I'm going to buy some call options on Kroger. And look at the volume that's coming in on that. 22 mil. People are going to have to get back to living like it's the early and late 90s again, where you're not always out all the time. If you go to the mall, you window shop, maybe get lunch, you go home. Has there been anyone talk about Albertsons and Kroger merger? I thought they did merge. And if they do, if Kroger buys Albertsons, Kroger Albertsons sell more than 400 stores for nearly $2 billion. That was 13 days ago. Kroger announced Friday that it plans to buy Albertsons, a nearly $25 billion deal that could change the U.S. retail industry. Kroger may become an absolute powerhouse stock. And this was back in 2020 too. But if inflation's going to stay bad and people are going to stay hurting financially, yeah, Dollar General too. Good point, Blake. Let's check the charts. I mean, we're getting right back into this thing where, I mean, Dollar General went crazy during the pandemic, but it does look like it's probably getting ready to have some support. Unless something, I don't know, was there bad news on Dollar General? Check my phone. If there was some type of bad news on Dollar General, then that's why the stock's falling off. Yeah, if Kroger buys Albertsons and they basically become a monopoly in so many states. Let's see, DG. We don't have too many Dollar Generals around here. Michigan, we had a ton. News. Dollar General price target announced at 102 by SHBC. I don't know, but it looks like DG may be getting ready to find some support. What day was this? That's 2016. Where's the pandemic at? 2019? I mean, DG went through the roof when the pandemic hit. That is just inflationary, free money, people buying everything they could at Dollar General all at once. So this coming back down doesn't surprise me. But let's say here is where they were sitting for the pandemic in 2019, right? Unless Dollar General is raising cash, if they're doing multiple cash raises, that could be why too. But back to Kroger. Kroger, I don't know, man. It might be good just to buy the stock. I mean, it's pretty expensive for only getting a 29-cent dividend. But if they monopolize their grocery industry and we go back, let's say this, we are going back to 90s style living. I mean, there's nothing to do about it. People have already lost too much money. The money they had was free. Everybody's selling off tech stocks. A lot of people are starting to buy T-bills because they're getting 5.5%. I mean, why would you not put your money? You got 10, 20 grand, something like that laying around, put it in a 2-year T-bill and forget about it. A ton in Tennessee, and they all have fresh food. Yep. I mean, Kroger's the main thing in Michigan too. Like Kroger's huge in Michigan, and then here we have Smith's. So Smith's and Albertsons. If Kroger owns Smith's, if they buy Albertsons, they've monopolized the entire state of New Mexico. But I looked at the chart and I was really surprised to see that this thing it had its big run, it had its big squeeze, and then it came down and it started consolidating sideways. And let's see, back in the pandemic here, it was at 18 a share. But now you have people that are going to be flooding back. COVID's picking up. I hate to say it, but COVID's picking up. You're going to have people flooding back to the grocery stores because they're broke, man. You go out to eat and the food quality is so bad because businesses can't afford to buy product correctly. And if they do, they can't find anybody to cook it correctly. It's getting bad. Like we went out to eat the other day and my girl was like, you cook better at home. And I do. Figure cannabis will be federally legal soon. Maybe. That's a good political point for the elections coming up. Maybe next year they legalize cannabis federally. Problem is when you do it over a federal level, the cannabis market gets so polluted that the stocks that should have exploded when it went legal on state parts, there's so many of them now that it's just a diluted market. But I mean, maybe you get a banger out of that. Either way, HE, everything's coming back a little bit this morning after the FOMC tragedy, I guess. I don't know. Yesterday sucked. My MCB puts, I took 30% on those. Probably should have held them a little longer, but I've noticed a trend lately where anything on my call or put options that if I get 30, 40%, the next day they just get ripped. Like the stock should keep trending and it just reverses and my options get absolutely destroyed. We saw it on HE. I was up 30, 40%, got ripped. So ARCC ticking back up. Now that the market scare's over, maybe we have a good Friday. Let's see here. FTX. Oh, I hate it when Twitter does that. They printed 8 trillion, gave you 1,400, sent the rest of their friends and left you with inflation. Yep. That's why I keep telling everybody the big thing going on right now and why we have open borders and mass immigration under the Biden administration is because the big banks have probably went in and lobbied politicians to let immigrants in the country. They know they're going to be able to stick first-time home buyers, especially immigrants, with really bad loans. Ninja loans, 10%, 8%, homes they can't afford. They'll get the homes 5 to 6 months later. A lot of people will default. The homes will go into bankruptcy. And then we can go back into the debt market fiasco of 07, 08. Because right now, banks, I don't know what the deal is with banks and being publicly traded where they think they have to make record profits every year. It's stupid. If I was invested in a bank, I would want to see around 3 months ago the bank start to tighten on lending and also start to de-risk across the board. Even though the profits may come down, I know that bank is safe. But everybody's got this idea that banks have to have record-breaking earnings nonstop so that the stock gets higher so the insiders can unload and make themselves millionaires. It's absolute garbage. And in that, the moral hazard they create by consistently lending money out to people who can't afford it, it's just crazy. Oh, bar chart. We never even got back to bar chart with let's see, at bar chart. ATL, I think they were talking about? No. Oh, TMF had the highest inflow out of any ETF for the last week. 44 million units came in. I think it was 44 million units came in on the ETF on the buy side. Here it is. TLT closes at lowest price since April 11, 2011. TLT is the 20-year Treasury bond iShares ETF. TMF is the 3x levered bull, right? So TMF has way more risk in it, but you can make 3x on it if it moves, or it will move 3x compared to TLT. The interesting thing is they're both at all-time lows, and bonds in yields are higher than they've ever been. So the Fed is really trying to get people to buy into these bonds by making them juicy, pumping the interest rates up on them, right? Eventually, shorts are going to have to cover. They've got $500 billion in shorts on bonds. I don't understand what they're doing. I don't get that. 500 billion short on a 25 trillion market, but 500 billion into, let's say, an emergency rate hike cut, and people, it's going to take some time, which is why I said to go long TMF, own the stock, collect the dividend while you wait. But if we get any emergency rate hike cuts, the market's going to flip. I am getting Black Friday and Christmas sales this year will be lower than pandemic levels, maybe like you said, back to the 90s. I agree, dude. You see it around here, Prometheus. Greetings, stalwarts. Figure cannabis will be legal. Yeah, so my theory here is when the pandemic hit, it was a warm up. The lockdowns were a warm up to get people used to living like it was, in the 2000s again. But with inflation as bad as it is, and it's going to need to stay bad for a while, people are going to have to start tightening their budgets at home. I'm even doing it. I'm doing it just because I even got spending too much money. I did a lot of stuff on my house this year, though. I did a lot of upgrades on my house, which I'm really happy with. So that's value. But even me, I've realized that I need to spend more time at home studying, working, doing different things to be more productive. But just my general habits every day, my eating habits, my going out habits, and stuff like that got a little out of control. I don't mind going out, but if I'm going to go out, I want what I'm going to get while I'm out to be high quality. I think, did the market just open? The market just opened. Let's see where we're at. I've thought about once a week too. I'm going to be posting something on Twitter. I'm going to make inflation dishes. I'm a pretty good cook. So I'm going to start making these really high quality, good tasting, healthy inflation dishes that are cheap. Just so people can have an idea. Yeah, we're all up today, baby. We're coming back. I think I have some money. I'm wondering if my winnings came in from, yeah, I do. I'm going to take the 300 profit I made yesterday. Even though my total account balance is down a little bit, I made 300 off of, no, did I make 500? I made 30% off of MCB. And I promised myself when I make wins, I'm taking at least 50% of the win out after I make the win. Even if my total portfolio is down, it doesn't matter. Each individual win you get, you take 50%, you pull the cash out, you put it in your bank. That's what the market doesn't want people doing. That's why they went to the zero DTE. That's why they crushed AMC. They come out and they're making inflation go through the roof because they want you to be poor, man. Government right now wants you to be poor. Inflation is a tool the government uses to make you poor. Poor people are more dependent. I mean, they print all this money, they spend all this money, they budget all this money, and then they give it away to other countries. If the United States of America, I'm not saying completely withdraw from the world scene, there are countries that depend on us that I think are important, but the United States of America needs to stop spending money on things that we can't afford. Free heroin needles for people, LGBTQ agendas, gender studies. They sent like $5 million to Pakistan for gender studies under a grant program. It all needs to stop. It all needs to stop. It only starts at a state level, though. You can't change the government. You can't change the federal Congress. You have to start at your state level. You have to elect people in at your state level. They're going to promise you to go in and stop wasteful spending and fraud, waste, and abuse. That's the people you got to vote in. Whether you like them left or right, it doesn't matter. If we don't vote in people that are fiscally responsible, we are going to have a disaster. I'm getting Black Friday. Yeah, okay, Prometheus. I wanted to go back to that. Black Friday and Christmas, I think, is going to be awful this year. I think people are done with. I think consumers are starting to wake up finally, and they're done spending money on dumb stuff. I think I've been watching Ticker ARM. I think it could be a long hold if it dips below 40. Yeah, I agree, man. Eventually, ARM will swing back. I think the governor in New Mexico just secured a deal for semiconductor manufacturing here in Albuquerque. I believe she just went to Taiwan. She's a tyrant and a horrible person, but I'm all game for more industry coming into Albuquerque. Albuquerque's going to become a new little tech capital, man. TMF. Yeah, that 515. Well, yesterday, yeah, 516. If it maintains that, we may. I feel like this may be bottom. I feel like it. I may be wrong, but we're in uncharted water here. TMF has never been this low. You guys know the dream, the huge dream you get, like, oh, I'm gonna buy in at the bottom of the market, man. Yeah, I'm gonna buy in right at the bottom, and I'm gonna watch this thing explode. Well, in my opinion, TMF for its market, this looks like the bottom of the market. It could go lower. They could continue to short this thing. This thing could go to 3. I don't know. We've never been this low. I will not buy more until it's under 4, though. 4 or under, maybe I'll buy more TMF. Either way, I'm going to continue to hold it long term because it does pay a small dividend. But if it does explode and I get my 12-month in, it's not going to hurt me any. Morning, Spence and the crew. What's up, Miss Harris? Airbnb looking good for puts. Yes, sir. I made some money on Airbnb the other day, too. Oops. Airbnb. Come on. Yeah, I should have probably just held mine longer. So Airbnb has a gap. Well, it's wow. Wow. Damn it. I had Airbnb puts and I got rid of them like here. I knew it was going to gap fill and I sold them too early, and that was so stupid. I've been getting out of my plays too early. I've been calling some good shots on this and I get out way too early. Man, that would have been like a $3,000 win off of a really, really small invested amount. I screwed up on that one. I forgot FOMC was coming because I got distracted. I probably myself am not going to get into Airbnb puts, but Airbnb is going to take. They're going to take a little hit too. They're still going to do better than hotels. I don't know that. Maybe it kind of. There is some room for some more downside. Maybe it goes back to 124. I don't know. Come on, HE, recover. Why do all my lines continuously flux? September 28th, Hawaiian Electric. CEO will be in Congress. This is what I don't understand, Spence. You need a lot of water for semiconductors, like a lot. Y'all have a lot of water out there? Nope. Not a lot. I don't know what they'll be doing here. I don't know if they'll be actually manufacturing the semiconductors or if it's a plant where they're just going to maybe they add something to them later or install them. I don't know. But there's definitely some more industry. I mean, we have an Intel factory here. So Apparently there's enough water. Chicago wants to run its own grocery stores. Chicago is going to collapse in on itself worse than it already has. Socialized, nationalized grocery stores. They're turning it into Korea, bro. Keep bringing the news. I'm liking the information you're giving. Thanks, Miss Harris. Good to see you. So far, just to recap, I'm in Hawaiian Electric. Articles came out the other day from multiple sources stating that the fire department was monitoring a brush fire that they had declared they put out for hours. This is the brush fire that started the Lahaina fire, the city fire. They thought it was out. They created a containment line and everything. They went to lunch for 40 minutes and the fire started back up. And apparently that's the one that burned Lahaina down. So technically, Hawaiian Electric, even though if the fire was started by a power line, they had it contained, they reported it, and apparently Hawaiian Electric saying they de-energized the lines. So the lines didn't restart the fire. The fire department made a boo-boo, and the fire that they thought was out came back alive and burned the town down. So did you see New Yorkers finally had enough with illegal immigration? Yes. Everybody's had enough with it. This isn't immigration like this isn't your mom and dad's immigration in the 80s and 90s. This is people not just from Mexico. I'm talking coming from Africa, coming from the Middle East, coming from China, coming from everywhere. And a lot of them are adult male men of fighting age. And that is not good. They are coming from third world countries. They do not care about our laws. They do not care about our systems. They are coming here and are going to cause absolute chaos. Especially, too, with everything going on in the world. Look, the easiest way to invade America isn't with a military, with ships and planes. You just send your troops across the border as refugees, and boom. Something's happening with HE. What's going on here? Let's check the news. They're going to mess with HE all the way up until the congressional hearing, but did you guys notice that HE, the hearing, is on the 28th? Meaning that if the CEO comes in and says, here's the log saying that we de-energized the lines, that means congressional insiders can buy into the stock before Friday close. So I'm guessing that HE is going to pop up on Unusual Whales trading page. Staten Island is the only red section at NYC. They're old school Italian. They block the road. Hey, there's a difference between people who have immigrated in the past and what's happening now. This is an invasion of people from multiple different countries that are coming here for free handouts. They're not coming here to be part of America. They're coming here for free. Some of them are. There's families that are coming over trying to immigrate that are just trying to get homes, trying to get jobs and have a better life. And I'm all for that. But if people do not come over legally, we are going to have an issue. People coming over illegally are going to assume that that is what the country is about, and they're going to continue to act. Itchy trigger finger Spence. Yeah, I know, man. Got to hold them a bit longer. You helped me see the value in Ayers Capital, and then you sold. I'm in heavy. That's good, man. Yeah, I got back in a little bit. I'm going to continue to just build a small position. I got some now. I'm going to hold it for a dividend. I should have never sold it. I'm going to continue to watch this. If it goes back 18, 15, I'll buy more. This is going to be like a 5-year play for me as Ayers Capital. CCG's running? What is CCG? What's going on here? Oh. What's the news on that? CCG. Chi-Chi Group? Oh. I don't see any real news on it. Let's check the feed. Let's see what people are saying. Short cover signal? I don't know. Come on, Hawaiian Electric. No reason for it to be going down unless shorts are just attacking it again. Well, I mean, shit, I'm set up to buy more, so. Space. Trupanion got smoked yesterday. I was gonna get in here too. I was thinking about it, and man, my second guessing myself and my selling a little too early has been costing me money lately. Bill Aikman tweeted he is staying short something about treasury swaps. CCG looks like money laundering. Not any relatively big volume. It's moving though. But it's a total gamble. I don't know anything about this play. What's Bill Aikman's user tag on Twitter? My opinion, ARCC should have went up yesterday. The type of lending they do, that's got a lot of tickers out of my man. Tesla. Woo. The hell you doing? Let's make sure there's no gaps to the downside. There is. Not a big one, but. I was talking about the SPY the other day too. Oof. That's why everything's getting hit. The SPY has a gap. At 420. It's trying to find support here. Really starting to brainstorm here a little bit. Invasion takeover. Yep. CCG looks like no need to figure out what's going to fall next. At Bill. That's what I thought. Maybe I'm blocked. No, there it is. I believe that long-term rates, e.g. 30-year rates, will rise further from here. As such, we remain short bonds through the ownership of swap options, I guess. The world is structurally related to the peace dividend is no more. The long-term deflation effects of outsourcing production to China are no more. Workers and unions bargaining power continues to rise. Strikes around. Exactly, but look at Saito, Kate. So you're going long bonds. Got it. Yeah, so you go out. People like him go out. They love to go out. They love to give the doom scenario. So regardless, here's the thing. 250 downside on Tesla. Yeah. HE popping back. TMF popping back a little bit. RCC popping back. Space taking the hit they took the other day is just ridiculous. This is my plan here, you guys. This is what I'm doing, and some people are giving me shit right now because my picks aren't doing as good as they would like them to instantly, because we're all used to an instant volatility market. Volatility is going to slowly dissipate. The market's going to stabilize because they want retail traders to stop taking all these big wins off of all the volatility that's been happening in the market. But we're getting to a point where I'm buying stuff up to hold for a while. Just like in 08, if I would have held my Ford stock I bought at it was like a $3 or $1.80, or I can't remember. If I would have held that for 5 years, I would have had a ton of money, right? But I was young and dumb and didn't know what I was doing at the time. Now I know we're getting ready with everything going on, high inflation, high interest rates, low wages, housing bubble, everything that's happening, plus a war, COVID coming back up. I'm preparing myself for the long hold for a year or two. It'll probably go faster than 08. The recovery will go way faster now. But I'm waiting for the long hold. If we get a dump, I'll liquidate some stuff and go in and buy more stock. I'll take some cash out of my personal account, come back in, buy more stock, and wait for the long hold. Space long hold should do pretty good. TMF long hold should do pretty good. HE's the catalyst play. If there's a good hearing in Congress, hopefully we get this thing back to 21. I mean, they got the free money to restore the power to the island and upgrade their infrastructure, for one. Two, it's not like they're going to take a big hit on revenue just because of Lahaina, and unfortunately Lahaina's gone. They're not going to take a massive hit on revenue because of that. They're still going to have good earnings, and we just want to wait for that dividend announcement to come back on. We want Hawaiian Electric in 6 months or so. Hopefully it runs before that, but 3 months, they come back on and say, okay, we're going to reinstitute the dividend for our shareholders that have stuck with us. And then that thing's going to rocket. Let's go back to Tesla. I'm looking at trying to jump into an option play today. Damn. I'm leaning towards Tesla puts. I should have got in a minute ago. Let's see where they're sitting. Pretty expensive. But, like I said, there's the gap here. I'm going to give Tesla puts for next week. I'm just going to buy one. They're pretty expensive. I'm going to do two. There's a big gap at 217. This gap, they've already filled and gone below it. So, 240. Tesla puts 240. I'm going to do, those are way cheaper. 2. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do 2. I'm just going to make a little play. Cash preview. Let's see where we're sitting here. All right, let's wait a minute here. Let's see if the RSI tries to tick back up. It's really low. I should wait until the RSI is in a better position. I don't think it's just going to fall through the floor. Today, anyways. Yeah, see, that's where they get you right there. That was the trap that they wanted to pull you into. Now Tesla, it's literally a 30-cent difference now. Let's see here. What's the 1 minute looking like? I'm going to wait just a little bit longer on that. Exactly. HE will still have good earnings. Yeah. 95% of Hawaii still needs electricity. Exactly. And they serve 95% of the citizens of Hawaii. Plus, they just got $98 million for free in a grant. In a grant. They literally, their earnings should be just stupid. Damn. Should have pulled the trigger. They're already up 9 cents. Let's see. I want it to tick up just a little more. Come on, baby. I'm liking being long stock now, though. I was playing so many options for the last year that I can sit back and relax a little bit holding stock. It's nice for once. Scalped Tesla when it hit 253 and sold them within 10 seconds, 10%. Nice, brother. I can honestly say I made money with you and Jeremy. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, Jeremy rocks. I can't wait to see Jeremy during the election cycle. Jeremy Phillips, Froggy Styles. He's gonna be. You're gonna see some good stuff during the election cycle. Damn, back up to 229. Tesla contracts are moving quick. Back down to 219. Awesome. This might be an entry point here. 215. Come on, baby. Pump, 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 pump. Go up. Give me a good entry. There it is. 207. Preview. Got him. Think I got him. Let's see. It's moving quick. Nope, didn't get him. Wasn't quick enough. That might be good though. Nope. There it is. It does look like it's going to recover a little more though. Maybe I should have waited. What did I get him at? Let's see. But I got him to next week. So if we get any bad news, 207. All right, we'll see. Tesla puts at 207. They're already up 2%. Okay, now Tesla can die. TMF starting to look good. Yeah, well, Bill Ackman tweeted that they're going to keep shorting bonds. In reality, they're probably in the background buying up, covering their shorts. Might be a good entry. I am all in HE, though. I'm not all in on HE. I decided not to just in case. But then the news that came out, honestly, was going to get out. But then the news that came out about the firefighters going on a lunch break, I was like, yeah, the government knows they messed up. The government is trying to sue them for not de-energizing the lines, but the island emergency services don't work without electricity. So their backup systems weren't properly installed, I guess, and their hydrants weren't working, and the firefighters left the scene of the fire that burned the town down. And now they're having a big insurance meeting. The state Senate is going to have a big insurance briefing for the islanders. I guarantee you the next thing we're going to see is the people of Lahaina get screwed on their insurance claims. A lot of them will get screwed on their insurance claims. The insurance companies will come out and say you didn't keep your house clean, your yard had dry debris, blah, blah, blah. TMF and TLT are going to be long-term powerhouses, power plays. Yeah, TMF, $5 a share. You collect a 5-cent dividend while you wait. That's not bad. And Novix is scaring me. Dude, the whole market's bad, brother. The whole market bad. If anything, Novix, let's see, let's check the chart. So maybe it tries to go back to the 1156 support. You guys, when you see 30, 40% moves on a stock you're holding, if you don't take a little bit of profit, it's the mistake that everybody made in AMC. Don't keep doing it with other plays. If you see runs like this on Novix or Overstock, take half of that out. Take profit, and then if it keeps going, you're fine and you make more money. If it drops down, you can buy back in and load up more shares. But right now, to me, Novix, I mean, it looks like it's just trying to go back to the 1156 line. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put an alert on that. If I see a Novix at 1156, I'm going to buy some calls on it. My Novix shares are 9 in my big account. I sold a lot of shares above 20. Good for you, dude. RWK has been, that's a good move, man. This major 22 guy has the dumbest takes I've ever seen in my life. This guy, I don't know who he is. He came out of nowhere. He goes after Mark all the time. Everybody's a fraud. This guy is out of his mind, insane, and has the stupidest takes I've ever seen in my life. I don't know who it is, but he says the most just off the wall dumb shit. Looks like we see around 470, and then I'll add more. Acting Actual's been calling 470 on TMF. I don't know. Maybe. Which I doubt. I doubt TMF goes under $5, honestly. I think everyone started talking about TMF on Twitter suddenly. Bar Chart, Ackman, all these guys suddenly are talking about it because they know they're going to have to cover treasury shorts. What in the hell is happening to space? Whoever is attacking Virgin Galactic, whoever is shorting this thing, it has to be over 20%. There is no way with $980 million on the books and only $340 million in debt while they're flying manned missions, just the tech they have alone is worth more than the valuation of the company, in my opinion. The use of the tech, flying just above the Kármán line, there's so many applications that they can get government contracting for. But they are attacking the piss out of this thing, even though it's signaling reversal. Somebody's getting ready to cover on space, in my opinion. I'm going to hold. I'm not letting it go. I actually like the company. They're here in New Mexico. They're out at the space station down by Truth or Consequences. They're literally flying. I mean, you can go to their page too. They just posted an interview with a guy. It's incredible what they're doing. And they've been short sold so heavy for so long now. It's wild. And maybe they're doing it on purpose. Maybe Virgin Galactic is trying to pull a Tesla, lure all the shorts in as much as possible, then flip it on its face.
Market. And then all of a sudden you look in the black sky. Man, it was just, it's almost breathtaking, and there's no words that can explain. Looking down at the Earth and seeing everything so far, I mean, it's really up there. You know, when the spaceport really looks like about that. And then when you look out across the horizon and the sky's black, and, you know, so it's amazing. That's the real thing. What we did today was the real McCoy.
That is a spaceship. I mean, it's freaking awesome. Technically, I believe they go 6.5K above the Kármán line. That's, I mean, they have the capability to drop small satellites if they wanted to, in my opinion. I mean, their key here is they're flying regular everyday people into space now. The normalization of spaceflight is huge. It's just incredible what they're doing. There's no way the stock should be under $2. Space doesn't make any sense. We need to get space over to T0. Yeah. I saw Sound of Freedom recently, recommended. Yeah. Isn't it funny how Adam Aaron doesn't want to talk about Sound of Freedom, but he's all head over heels for Taylor Swift. He doesn't care about making money in the company. He cares about making money for him and his friends. That's it. Dude is a scumbag maximum. All right, where are we at? Probably should put Tesla on the watch list considering that I just bought a position in it. It is. And it is, damn, up. Go figure. Go down, Tesla. Worst case scenario, maybe I add a couple more puts. One time though. I only average down once on options from now on. Like right there. $2 now is what it's at. Let's wait. Let's be patient. This could try to tick back up here. But I think by next week, maybe by next week. So it filled that gap, broke below. It's going to bounce around and then potentially try to fill the 217. Gotta watch out for Musk though, man. Goldman to pay SEC $6 million penalties for providing deficient blue sheet data. Ooh, what's he saying? I would love to get Porter Collins and Mark's opinion on the bond market right now. The government has way too much influence in the auto industry right now. I mean, GM's basically a nationalized company. It's getting bright. Oh, that's so much better. Whew, man. Way too bright. Government debt spikes past 33 trillion. Man, Porter Collins is starting to tweet a lot. Mark's been quiet lately. I wish he would do an Ask Me Anything. Commons Public Accounts Committee votes 10-0 to order AOG to investigate endowment to Trudeau Foundation. Trudeau. Parliament awarded 125 million, subsequently used in part by stocks in China. Jeez. Everybody's trying to side with China, man. All our allies, our so-called allies, They're trying to side with China. Damn. Tesla. Damn you, Tesla. That's okay. That's why we bought a small position. I'm going to wait. RSI is picking back up. $1.82. I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on a couple more, and that's it. That's all I'm doing. Goes up and I lose, I'm done with it. But I just got a huge discount on the puts compared to like 30 cents per share difference. So we'll see. Did it go in? Of course it didn't go in. Dude, the price is changing so fast. Come on. There it goes. Bastards. $1.85. Not too bad. All right, we'll see next week. No, it didn't go in. Bastards. Now it's probably back to $2. Mother fucking hate Fidelity. Why is it so slow? Well, there goes my average down a potential, or what I was going to do anyways. Oh well. $1.89 is coming back. $1.88. $1.93. Good. Come on, man. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this in. This is not working. We'll just be patient and wait a minute. Again, maybe I just saved myself because this could tick back up. We'll see. Also took part in the March for Life in my city last Sunday. That's cool, but DEF 64. 6 million penalty. That's a parking ticket for them. Exactly. Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like, Goldman pisses $6 million. Spence, I think Joe steps down soon and Kamala steps in. Huge black swan. Yeah, absolutely. I think he's going to have to. You got to head back to Webull Fidelity's go. Yeah, I got to get these. I keep saying that. But as soon as what I'm going to start doing is I'm just going to start slowly integrating back to Webull, sending money there, or Moo maybe. I don't know. I think I liked Moo better. All right, what else is going on here? Hyper focusing on Tesla. ARCC creep back up. It looked like I was smart to get rid of my MCB puts. HE's ticking back up. TMF. HE. Nice HE. Tesla. MACD. Let's see the MACD close the gap here. And the RSI come back up a little bit. And then maybe I buy a couple more Tesla puts. Because, I mean, gap, 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 gap down, gap up, gap up, gap down, gap down. This should come back down and fill this. Unless Musk comes out with some kind of insane news. Even if it gets to here, even if it hits 240, maybe it doesn't go to 217, 244, that would be a good win on that option. That'd be good enough for me anyways. I'm back into my mode, small wins, consistently small wins. Because the big plays, I'm telling you, man, every time I got a big play and it should just pop off, I hit 40% and then I get ripped. It's always 30, 40% now. HE's coming back. Let's go. Shorts need to cover. I think HE is massively shorted. It's only showing a small amount, but I think they shorted the crap out of this thing and they're not reporting it. The fact that you can short and not report is absolutely stupid. Stupidest thing. And why did the quote page change for... Let's look at the HE dividend when the company announced Friday that it would pay shareholders a quarterly dividend of 27.5 cents per share. On Tuesday, HE equipment serves will go ex-dividend, meaning the stock will trade lower to reflect the payout. In other words, the stock will likely open 25 cents in order to be eligible. According, this was a month ago. I'm wondering when they're going to bring the dividend back. I would think within 3 months they'll bring the dividend back. Especially the fact that they got free money. Their shareholders stuck with them or didn't. I don't know. But I think buying HE at these lows right now is a lifetime play. Like, I've got 816 shares. If they come back and start paying a 2.27 quarterly dividend, that's, let's see, for me, it's not a lot, but it's 880 a year, 880 bucks a year, just for sitting there. Plus what I'm going to gain when this thing kicks back up and hopefully gets back into the $30 range. That'll be a 140, 220% gain, something like that. I should have bought call options on HE. Go down Tesla. There we are. I should have re-entered. I should have bought. Oh well. We're in good enough. We don't need to get greedy on it. Hopefully Tesla starts its new downtrend below where it found some support here. Yep, I'm already back green on Tesla again. So it's been a fun trading day. This has been a really good day. Really good stream, you guys. I appreciate you coming in. Please make sure to hit the like button. It was really good to see Miss Harris in here. DZZ, RWK, Def64. You guys are always here. Appreciate you. This has been a fun conversation we've had today. What a great stream. To Weeble, I think so too. Dividend back in 2024, Q1 even possible. I think Tesla is going to start its run up to earnings pretty soon. So your put may get ripped. Tesla run up to earnings? Well, this is a short term. This is a week. When is earnings? Let's see. This was Q2. October? Yeah, I got plenty of time, man. Hopefully this just kicks below, maybe finds support here. If I see it go to 245, I'm going to cash out. I mean, that's a good win. Going into November, I may start buying puts. I'll tell you what, man. Yeah, Edwin Dorsey came out and did a short report on Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Their prices are through the roof, but Coca-Cola's got to be earning so much money. It's like $8.99, $9 for a case of Coca-Cola right now. There is a gap to fill though down here, but I mean, some of these gaps, I don't even know if they're legitimate or not now. But there is a lot of volume moving out of Coca-Cola suddenly. If this is so, 59 million, 55 million. I said that everything needs to come back down to the pre-pandemic levels, which is here. Coca-Cola at 53. Here's 2020. Here's the crash. Big gap right here. 53.50. Why not? Why not? You know what? Let's check and see what the prices are on Coca-Cola puts. let's say October, November. Earnings earnings is October 23rd. October 27th. Let's say $55. $1.13 per share. So that right now, 57, 55. But it just, I mean, we just had a really big downside day yesterday. I think buying any puts long right now after the breakdown we had yesterday, I don't know, man. I'm gonna stay away from Coca-Cola. It's enticing, but if they come out with some woke agenda stuff, then yeah, I'd jump in. Prometheus even now makes sense in my opinion on some of the biggest stock and Hunt, some small ones too. The median caps are not good for shorting. I've already started. What's Tesla doing? I gotta watch Tesla closer because this is a short-term play. What's today? Today's Friday. It's good. I'm gonna do some house maintenance this weekend. I'm gonna clean the garage up. I'm gonna start working on the Polaris. I'm gonna start doing some preventative maintenance. What was the other bank? Was it J.P. Morgan? Goldman Sachs. Adam Aaron turned AMC into an ATM machine. Adam Aaron turned AMC into an ATM machine for people like Taylor Swift, the movie stars, Nicole Kidman, him and his family, and he's going to continue to use it as an ATM machine to draw money from his retail investors via the stock value declining to put in the pockets of him and his friends. He snake oiled everybody. And the influencers that are still promoting him, you guys are absolutely stupid or frauds. All right, HE, come on, baby. That's what HE does every day. Little morning pop, dumps, then comes back. TMF starting to pop back up. That's good. AirCC chilling. Tesla. I still haven't got my dang Starship lighter. Where is my Starship lighter? I see other people have gotten them. This is bullshit. Online orders, Tesla. Your Tesla shop order invoice. It was SpaceX, wasn't it? What in the hell? I know I bought one. SpaceX store. Your order's confirmed. Starship Torch pre-sale. When is this coming out? This is insane. I should have already got it. Oh, kitty, what's up? What are you doing, kitty? This is my new stray cat. She walked up to my door and started meowing because people are abandoning their pets. Her name is Lilith. She's a terror. Good kitty. Dogs love her. Baba the big dog, he absolutely loves her. It's cool. Oh, come on. What is this? Well, I'll contact Tesla store later. I'll keep that up though. Figured I would have had my lighter by now. All right. I was drugged by this. I'm not going to say that. I think Tesla going down for next week. Me too, Billy. I think it's going to. I mean, it's already broke. It broke below its weekly low for today, but like I said, there's this gap that it started to fill. And that goes to 249. I think that's just the 30-minute, but the daily it shows. The daily there's a gap down at 217. But either way, if I get anywhere near 245, if even 250 would be great. That's a big win. CMA approved Microsoft Activision deal. Whoa. Wow. Look at her go, baby. I'm going to take a small call out on Activision. Trade options. Just a small one. Because any shorts caught in that. ATVI. Call. That's a big acquisition. That means Activision Blizzard's going to be mainly on Xbox. September 29. It's at 93. Let's just say 100. Expensive. Very, very expensive. Limit price is too far away from the current price. Are they already done? Is this not trading? Activision Blizzard Inc. ATVI. Hence the buyout price $94.95 a share. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. I'm looking at it. So the options chain isn't even. It was, yeah, it's done. You're right. Interesting. Boy, man. Maybe Microsoft is looking to get back more into computer gaming. I mean, their Xbox is crazy, like whatever, but maybe Microsoft's looking at trying to get more into the Warren Buffett bought Activision a week before announcement, around 40 a share. Yeah, it's all insider trading, man. Everybody's doing it. It's crazy. Come on, Tesla, just break down just a little. It's just hovering. It's gonna break. I'm gonna walk away from that. Space, dude. Space, man. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and buy some space. Buy quantity. Let's see. I'm just gonna buy a little more space. I'm gonna buy $300 of space. Please. Boom. And then I'm going to transfer the money I said I was going to transfer out and put the cash in my bank account from the win from MCB. Make the win, leave your initial, take the winnings out of the market, put it in something else. Boom. Bing bong, boom. Every play, at least 50%. Put it in your bank account. All right, HE creeping. TMF having a decent day. Finally, that's good, man. RCC too. Everything's creeping back up. Just need Tesla to break down 250. Tesla break down to 250, and that'll be a good win too. I'm going to keep my page up for Tesla in case it pops. TMF moving up. Yes, it is. Right after Bill Ackman's little tweet, huh? They're short 500 billion in treasuries. How much more short can you go? And how much lower can TMF and TLT? I mean, all-time lows, even during the worst parts of the recovery back in look at that. TMF and TLT at all-time lows. What are they going to bankrupt the government? Maybe the government's going to default. I don't know. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe the government knows a default is coming no matter what, so they're just spending as much money as possible. That's what they do. Run up the credit card as much as possible. If you know you're going to go bankrupt, max out your credit cards. That's what people do. We'll see. All right, let's check the Twitter space, see what's going on here. There's some people on Twitter, and I know not to get, I don't even deal with them, but good God, man, there's just some fucking stupid people on Twitter. There's people overcomplicate everything just to sound smart on Twitter. They really do. Hey, quit eating my notebook, kitty. You're a damn demon. Go away. Hey, quit eating my notes. Leave my mail alone. Just a demon. Hedge fund finance people on Twitter. They thirst for engagement. It's funny. They come out and they'll say the most technical thing they possibly, just all this jargon and technical, and they overcomplicate every play. I might get back on and play some Armored Core today too. Call of Duty and Candy Crush, that was the play. Tesla going down because Elon is supposed to testify in Capitol Hill, isn't he? Yeah. And you can see when the shorts come out and they start attacking Elon Musk at every turn, the New York Post endlessly attacking Elon Musk. Plus, the Democrats are really, really pissy with him right now. Hey, we may have an opportunity to do what I wanted to do earlier now. Pop him back up. $1.75. That's lower than what I had earlier. I'm going to pull the trigger. Watch Tesla just rip up. That'd be my luck. I'm going to hold on for a sec. I did not pull the trigger. Yeah, these are going to get really cheap really quick. Damn it. $1.67. But I was looking at this line here. This is right here. This is where it was meeting resistance. 66. Let's do it. Place. Buy. And as soon as I went to click the button, it started dropping. As soon as I went to click the button, boom, started dropping. Which means it probably didn't fill. My space order didn't fill. We'll cancel that. I wonder why that didn't fill. Nope, got him. $1.66. Hopefully this thing just takes a dump now. All right, that's it for Tesla. I'm not going to do any more Tesla. What is up with space? It started ticking up right when I put in my buy order. I wonder why it didn't go through. Buy. It was a market order. You know what? I'm not going to buy any more space. I'm going to save this money for some other options plays if I need it. Wonder what PJ thinks about Tesla. MLGO going up? What is MLGO? I don't know what that is, man. Tesla going to 430 next week. And then next month come back to 470. I agree. 256 is the level it looks like. Wait for 230 and 430. Wait. What are you saying, Tesla? You think Tesla's going to $430? I don't know what you're looking at, man. Tesla's at like 255 right now. 230. Okay, yeah. Yeah. It's broken down below this gap, and it looks like it wants to fill this one too. So 240 definitely, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. All the cohodes, all the cohodes haters, they hate me too. They hate me because I believe in what Mark is did and doing. So they all come and attack me too. It's funny. No meat, no dairy, no pets, no automobiles, no ownership of assets, no general. That's a future being elitist and vision for everyone. Yeah, pretty much. And Charles Payne is sounding the alarm too. Telling you guys, you keep voting in these elitists, you keep voting in these 40, 50-year politicians, these millionaires and billionaires, you're going to own nothing. And you won't be able to say a word about it. Start from the ground up. Your local government needs to have real people in it that are there to serve the people and make things better for your local citizens, and then work on your from local to state. Make your state a powerhouse. The federal government has too much power. Your state government should be controlling your state. That's why when Biden sent the guys down to remove the wire from the border the other day in Texas, Biden can do certain things, but the governor of Texas is the commander in chief of Texas. I should have just named you Kate. Where you at? Cat's a terror, man. Can't wait till it grows up a little and calms down. Well, guys, I think that's about it. I don't really have too much more to talk about. Again, HE's the same. September 28th is the congressional hearing on the fires, the Lahaina fires. The CEO will be testifying in Congress on September 28th. So that gives you a whole next trading day. If what is said in Congress, the Congress people know it before, and we see insider trading in Congress on HE, then you're going to see something crazy. Jim Cramer says Meta Moon. What? Well, it is almost election season, guys. Look, Meta is going to do good during election season because the CCP is going to dump a ton of money into it. And all the accounts that are pro leftist, pro globalist, Meta is going to have an influx of accounts. Yeah, the CCP and other bad actors will dump hundreds of millions into people making leftist accounts on Facebook to sway voting opinion. They may do the same on Twitter. I don't know. That's what they do, though. I called it from day one. I said, all these people on Facebook that are screaming, Joe Biden, go, Joe Biden, they're not real people. They're fake accounts and they've busted them. We've done exercises before where we found people on Twitter that are absolutely powerhouse leftists motivators, and they stole profile pictures and made fake accounts, and they're not real people. It's crazy. But Meta stock will probably go up now. That's just what it's going to do. I honestly think Meta may try to move up back to these ranges, 354. It's up 3% today. If it cools off today, maybe I snag some calls. I don't know. I hate Meta. Space is a fun long-term hold, man. That's it. I believe in what they're doing. I really like what they're doing. And if they land any type of government contracting for studies and whatnot and start getting a cash inflow, Space is going to rock. TMF, really good day. TLT, good day. I'm not in TLT because TMF is 3x levered of the TLT. HE, just doing what it does. September 28th. Tesla, I got some puts. I'm waiting for Tesla to just piddle out a little bit. I don't want Tesla to go down. I love Tesla as a company, but it looks like it needs to come back to the downside a little bit. I might be wrong. I may take a hit on this one. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, don't touch my coffee cup, kitty. But I've got enough money in the play right now, down 11%. Hopefully RSI hits middle ground here. It finds resistance. It doesn't look like it's going to find resistance. Bastard. I bet you the SPY is ticking back up. Yep. There's your SPY. I might have took the wrong position. Not surprised. We'll see, though. I got a week. Rest of the day today, and we got next week, and we'll see what Tesla does. I think it's got to come down, but now that I'm in it and talking about it, the bad actors are going to come and get me. So, screw it. I'm going to buy you one more call. 163. Place. There. Bought one more Tesla call right there. Activity orders. Did it place? Of course it didn't place. Come on. 62. There it goes. Now I got it. So we'll see next week. If I do, that'll be a pretty good win. If it goes below 252 by next week, that'll be a good win. So either way, guys, thanks for coming. Please like the video. Appreciate all the comments. Absolutely amazing. Wingstop does sound good today. Whoa, I'm not a bad actor. Red Bill. I think they start the run next week for Tesla. They are releasing delivery numbers October 2nd. Yeah, that's my call ends, or my put is out on September 29th. So hopefully we see the market cool down. Again, today is Friday, options clearing. So hopefully this thing takes a hit and falls. What's max pain on Tesla today? $442 is max pain, and we're at 442 is for today. Way above max pain. If that's correct. I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably going to get ripped on this one. But I'm always selling too early. We're doing basic charting. All right. I'm going to go clean up, not look at the charts, because there's nothing I'm going to be able to do today unless this thing just nosedives. But next week, Monday and Tuesday is probably when, if Tesla's going to take a hit, it will be. And I'll cash that option out quick. So you guys have a good one. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments. This was a really good live stream. I had a lot of fun today. I appreciate you all. Good luck in your investments. I'll continue to pop up if any good news comes up for HE or TMF or anything like that and let you guys know. So y'all take care. Bragg Stonks out.